Hmm. Interesting. Okay, beautiful. So many people are coming. That's good news. Hmm. Okay, guys, I hope you can hear me. So for the entire session, I'm going to mute everyone. If you have any questions, you can simply chat over here. You see chat here. I can say something like whatever. Hi. Okay. I'm going to mute everyone. Sorry for that because it's going to be mess for me since we have a lot of attendees, so everyone will be talking. It's difficult for me to understand. So that's the reason. Please chat if you have any questions. I mean, if you have any difficulties or any questions, if you are not able to listen my voice. So I'll start in 10 to 15 minutes because still people are yet to come. So please be patient. So meanwhile, whoever joined, please register in two websites. One website is e-learning home. One second, let me ping you in a chart itself. www.elearninghome.com. So this is our platform. It is going to be our platform. I will update all the course content, whatever the training today. Let's say I'm recording this training. I'll upload this training to our course, whatever we have. Once you registered in this website, I'm going to enroll you to the course which I have created. I'll be updating the content in the course on daily basis. So which means whatever the assignments also you do, you will be updating in that. So I'll explain you how it has to be done and everything once everyone once everyone joins. So don't expect today so much uh, starting itself because we need to see how many people will join, and based on that we will look for that. So today mostly it's going to be how to register websites, how to register website, how to access them, and of course the basic introduction of HTML and CSS, and about career path in this website design and development. So career path in the sense, I'll explain you how the website designing works in the corporate world and what are the different areas that we have. Uh, how can we improve ourselves other than this website design and development? So, I'll give you the whole picture of the roles and responsibilities of various uh, profiles. So in that case, so you can learn a different things. Let's say I'm talking about the website designing. You can learn designing also in Photoshop and other stuff. So the profile become very strong compared with others. So I'll just give you a picture and introduction to HTML and CSS. This is today's. Of course, I'll start with a basic. I'll start basic HTML, uh, XML syntax, tables, divs. Explain about them. So the whole course is going to be. It's not just like I'm talking. It's going to be a hand code written. I'm going to take a template, a sample template, and I'm going to convert it to pure HTML and responsive number and responsive. It's not normal uh, conversion. So which means basically it will be you're going to familiar with media queries. Media queries. You can build a responsive website. So if you want to know more about me as a trainer, so you can go to my website, paramesh.me, Of course, I'm still working on the website, but at least you will know what are the profiles that I have worked so far, and then you will understand about my capabilities. And of course, I have one more on YouTube channel. I'm still working on it, but you can subscribe, and you can find everything about me here. My link, and this is my again, my YouTube channel, and you can go because I have not uploaded so many videos. I'll be doing it anyway, slowly.
So just post the message, post the website in messenger.
Kiran, please start. Okay, please don't unmute yourself. Please chat. It's difficult to catch up your voice since we have a lot of attendees. Please chat. Uh, let me. You can find, I guess, the chat. Can anyone help as a user view? Okay, one second. How many attendees? So far we have 13. That's it. Total 13 participants. 30 participants. One second. Okay, in 5 minutes I'm going to start. Uh, let's wait for 5 more minutes. I don't need okay, interesting. Let's keep it aside since we are not, you're already watching my face. So, okay, please put the website name here so we can subscribe you. Oh, excellent. Thank you so much, Shubham. Paramesh.me is my profile website, and you can find all uh, YouTube here itself. So enough about me. Yeah, I'm planning, Sarita. I am not sure. So depends on the people availability. I may do, I may not do. Mostly, I'm preferably not doing. Even I'll be busy, mostly out of the city. So uh, I think we may don't have classes on weekends, but we will have a lot of assignments, of course. So I'm still not keeping you idle in the weekends, though I'm not giving a training on the weekends. So hardly 2 3 hours of assignment will be there definitely. Okay. And 4 more minutes. We have 13 attendees. Encourage people in the group. I am not sure how many are there on online. I think they might be thinking through Skype. Just let me try again. How many? TRISHOOL. Many participants so far. Okay, who are all online? I hope whoever online. Okay. Hi guys. Session is going in online. Session is going in. Go to meeting. Here is the link. Oh, not that one. Okay. So first of all, uh, time. So everyone, please try to come at 6 o'clock. So the maximum sign-in time will be 6:15. So since today's is just a starting session, I'm okay because people are keep on logging. So since we are not starting the course immediately, it's fine. But once we starting the concepts, it's going to be difficult for you to catch up if you come late. So even if even if it is starting little late, but you still have to log in at 6. I don't think it will start late, but it definitely start at 6 a.m. sharp 6 a.m. And also I'm going to provide you my phone number. There is a WhatsApp group I've created for us, especially for only TRISHOOL, for website designing for this course. So you can always contact through WhatsApp. You can chat, and if you have any questions, help each other. So we have a lot of platforms, and yeah. Once again, newcomers, please register into our website, which is elearninghome.com. This is our website. So you are going to, okay, let me show you how to register. This is quite simple, elearninghome.com. So this is not third party, this is my own website. You don't need to worry about anything. You just let me know if you have any questions or any issues with the website. We can instantly fix it. So this is how, once I click on the course, I'm able to see options, register or to log in. So if since you all don't have account, you can simply go and create new account and give username, whatever you have. I'll say TRISHOOL, in password, whatever the password you like. University@gmail.com. TRISHOOLUniversity@gmail.com. Good. So far we have 17. Keep going on. I guess people. Meeting started. Please log in. Please click on above link to join the session. Please be patient, guys, because a lot of people. Okay, excellent, Shubham. Sorry for the interruption. So TRISHOOLUniversity@gmail.com. So once that email and your first name and your whatever the name and what is your town. My town is Karnool, blah blah blah, India, and create my account. Oh dear. Okay. Password should be it should meet. So I'll give one capital letter. Anyway, this is just similar to any Gmail account you create. So I need to explain this. So once you create this, you need to open your Gmail account to activate it. If you have any questions, feel free to chat here. Excellent. I'm able to log in. I've got mail from eLearning Home, and I click on the confirmation. The registration has been confirmed. Excellent. So, courses. So once after you log in, you will see like this. Since you have not enrolled yourself, Surya has left. Okay, 16. We have to enroll ourselves. You cannot enroll yourself. I am going to enroll you to the course. Hold on. I'll do that once after this session. Okay. Okay, guys. I think it was 17. I think it's good to go. We can start. Okay, let me log in. TRISHOOL. Password. Okay, someone is starting. Okay, excellent. I will enroll you later on. First of all, let's start with, okay, I guess someone unmuted you. Okay, I'm muting you. Okay, I have muted everyone. If you have any questions, you can always feel free to chat. I'm starting the session. Excellent. I'll open the mute all. I am muted. So please don't unmute yourself. Even I think once you log in, you might see the mute. So just click on the mute button if you off and on. So because of your internet connection problems, I think you have a lot of internet connection problems. Since I am recording the video, you don't need to worry about that. Okay, let's start the session. So first of all, I would like to give you information about me, who I am, what I'm doing, and everything, and then we can go further. And about your introductions, it's difficult to take introductions for everyone. So I'm going to create a dashboard in our website. I'm going to create a forum in our website for our course, for our little course. So you can simply uh, write your introduction over there, so everyone can read about it. So I am. My name is Leela. You can call me Leela. So full name is Leela Parmeshwareddy. So I do website designing. I started my career as a website designing. I have around 10 years experience in corporate, both designing and development. I do both front-end design, starting from information architect to designing the website and developing it to full-fledged website, including responsive and interactive website. So with my experience, I have I've seen various different. I worked in different roles, and also, of course, I still wanted to work in different roles. So, in my experience, I can tell you that there are different number of roles that you can perform with the simply front end designing. So, let me tell you there are differences between designing and development. Let's say we have website designing, we have web development. So normally there are two things website designing means, basically designing in Photoshop, designing using Photoshop. So Photoshop is a tool where you design templates of the website, which means image of the website. Once you're done with that, you are going to convert it using HTML and CSS, which I'm going to teach you. So, which means a designer will give you a photograph of the website, how it's exactly look, and you are going to take that and convert it to pure website, HTML and CSS, and working as a working website. Some people say profile website designing in the internet, but they're still looking for not only for looking for a designing Photoshop, but also looking for a HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and etc. Any other frameworks. So we are not going to too much get into the frameworks now. So website designing, I prefer, so first learn this technology, whatever I'm teaching now, HTML, CSS, JavaScript. After that, learn Photoshop. If I have time, I might try to give you 3 sessions on Photoshop, but I'm not sure. So anyway, the learn Photoshop, also Photoshop. And also I'll give you a few other tips on user experience. If you learn that too, your profile will be a little stronger. I don't want to confuse you over here. If you want a pure web development, so there is another option called pure web development. So you don't need to go for design tools, anything stuff. So you can go for purely advanced JavaScript. So advanced JavaScript, jQuery, AngularJS. So like this, we have a hell number of frameworks. So everyone is confusing what frameworks, how many frameworks I can learn, something like that. So you don't need to worry. Learn HTML, CSS, JavaScript, advanced JavaScript, and of course AngularJS and jQuery. These are the common frameworks that you need to be an expertise. Then you will have a very good profile, and there is a lot of demand in the market for this profile. So, and you don't need to, since if you have a if you are planning to place 3 4 years of experience, then you should be good at AngularJS. And if you're planning for 1 or 2 years of experience, you will be good if you learn HTML, CSS, JavaScript. And of course the Bootstrap, I'm going to cover this topic also. Bootstrap is a framework. We use it for responsive website, which means like in any devices it will look much better. Maybe I'll give you an example what is responsive. This is a responsive website, and if you see here, when I scroll it, it's moving, it's completely responsive, which means based on the device, it's shrink down and it's moved down. All the panels come from one another, and it's looking easy to read no matter which device you log in. So that's the idea of responsive design. If you take any old websites, you don't find that responsiveness. That's the difference between the responsive design and the normal design. So actually, there are a lot of other things that you need to know about the different profiles. Since we're not talking about that, you can go through one of my video. I guess I've given all the information over there. Not sure. Yeah, I think there is this video. You can watch user experience video. It has, of course, I have given some show off in the starting, but still, the whole video contain the information of the profile, the various profiles in the market. So if you see this video, you will understand how good is the market for the front end designer and developer, and also the user experience and what is user experience and everything. So you will understand and much better. And one more video called e-learning. This is also upcoming concept. Uh, you can watch that video also if you want to know more about it. Not now, but later on, once whenever we have time. Anyway, so this is our topic, and so we're not going to too much other, and I'm not going to divert too much other, into other things. This is our idea. So now, what are the topics I'm going to do in this whole session? I'm expecting this to be 25-day session. Maximum would be 45 days. We're not going to cross other than 45 days. We're going to close this session, this course, after 45 days in the maximum state, because some people might learn slowly. So I'll be there until 45 days for them to help with their assignments and to make sure that they develop the whole website. Here is the idea. This training is not simply I'm just giving training and done, because I'm going to be very serious about the assignments, and also I'm going to be very serious about your portfolio. So I'm going to help you to build your portfolio, which means build your own website. So since you don't need to worry about spending money for the website, because I'm going to give a space for each and every individual person for their portfolio, which means I have a website called checkmyworks.com. So your name, like if let's say sarita.checkmyworks.com. If someone clicks on that, they can see whole your resume in online. So this is, guys, this is very important portfolio, because everyone will ask you a portfolio if you go to any interview. So I'm going to help you within this 45 days course of session. I'm going to help you to build this whole course, build this portfolio. Along with, I'll make you to capable of developing the whole website without any hesitation, without any worrying about, I don't know, how can I remember. You don't need to worry about that. Just follow my assignments. You will be an expert in designing, converting template to HTML. I'm going to give with examples HTML, CSS, JavaScript, HTML5, CSS3. Advanced JavaScript, I'm going to give you only concepts because again it's a 45-day course. Advanced JavaScript, again it's a 45-day course. I don't want to go or take another step on that, but I'm covering advanced JavaScript, but only topics. But remaining, I'm going to uh, give you with examples. HTML, CSS, JavaScript, advanced JavaScript. Excellent. My, I'm just going to delete this, and this is topics that I'm going to cover. Okay, let's start. I'm recording this video. That's very important. Yes, I'm recording. Excellent. So I'm closing off everything. Okay, let's start with HTML. So open source, everyone install Notepad++. I recommend. No Dreamweaver or no any other software, because with Notepad++, what you do is basically you write everything manually. There is no recommendations, so you have to remember everything. So it's easy for us uh, to type, okay, and it's easy for us to remember. Like if you do a lot of coding by manually hand coding, you don't need to worry about things which you don't remember. So basically there will be a lot of CSS you will be writing and a lot of syntaxes. So for the starting, I'm just writing HTML directly. So let me explain about what is HTML. I think everyone knows about this code. It's quite simple in your whatever the in your school education, or in your, if you are already know this HTML. It's quite basic. So this is very basic HTML. I'm going to talk more later on. Once we enter into topic, I'm going to talk about this HTML tag. There is a difference between in HTML, normal HTML and HTML5. I'll explain that, but first let's start with the basic syntax of HTML. So this is the syntax of HTML. These are the main syntax that you need to have for any website that you start, which means basically this is standard HTML syntax. So there are two sections in the HTML. One is head part and the body part. So whatever you write inside the body part is going to display in the front end. Whatever you write inside head part, it is not going to display in the front end at all. So remember, whatever you are going to write inside the body is going to display in the front end, which means here whatever you are seeing. But if you whatever you're writing inside the head part, it is not going to display anything here in the front end. So let's say what all we write in head part. We write in head part CSS style sheets, JavaScript, meta tags, and there is only one part which is title, my first HTML. So only this title tag inside the header tag is going to display in the front end, which is here. So remember, if you want to display anything in the front end here, only write in the body, but this title is only for the at the top, at the tab. If you want to display here something, whatever you want, you can write in the title. So and now I'm not writing CSS style sheets. I'm just giving you an idea just by typing it, but you should not write like that. You should write whatever the style sheets, JavaScript scripts, meta tags, and everything. So I'll explain one by one. So first of all, a body. Let's say I'm writing a H1 tag. This is a very basic tag. Everyone should know. Welcome to TRISHOOL. So now I'm going to save it. F Control S. So there are two things here. Since you are open in a notepad, it's by default it is not a HTML file. You cannot simply save it like that. After that, 1 second, let me go to excellent. Oh yeah, I have a lot of other things here. Let me free training sessions create. Free training sessions. Excellent. So now I'm saying is my first HTML. See, this is the name of the file dot HTML. You need to always create write dot HTML and make sure it is all types at the bottom. Of course, it is all types, and save it. Now this file has been saved as a HTML file, and if you open this file, spacey, TRISHOOL running. Yeah, if you open this file, Chrome. So welcome to TRISHOOL. I'm able to see my heading properly here, if you see, and here I see the title, my first HTML. That is where written inside the header tag. Title always should be written inside the header tag. Okay, this is a basic HTML. So this is perfectly fine and it's looking good, but if I want to change color, if I want to change color, what I have to do? If I want to decrease the font size, what I have to do? If I want to align it to the center, what I have to do? That's where CSS comes into picture. So CSS again, we have a different three types of CSS. People call it cascading style sheets. You don't need to CSS means it's abbreviation, cascading style sheet. It's just a Google. You can Google it and you'll easily know the abbreviation if you want. And the thing is, we have three types of CSS. One is internal, and other is inline, and other is external. So I'm going to type it for you. Notepad. One is internal CSS. Other is inline CSS. Other is external CSS. What are these? Why we are dividing these types of CSS? Actually, three of them, purpose of the three style states is same. There is no difference actually. But the thing is, the way of writing CSS is different. Internal means you write inside the HTML file here itself. I told you we write always inside the header. Here, inside the header we write with a style tag. We need to mention type is equal to text slash CSS style. So whatever the style sheets you want to write here, you can write inside style tag. This is called internal style sheet, which means we are writing the styles inside HTML file. So if it is a inline, actually inline also we are writing inside HTML file, but not in the header. So we, as I told you, whatever the styles you write only in the header tag only. But actually we can write styles inside HTML body also. So if you write styles, what is style first of all? Let me write how H1 open close. I'll say color red. So don't get confused. You might be thinking, if I want something else, how can I give? Because every color doesn't have name, right? So we can go with the code. Let's say instead of red, so I don't prefer name. Always go for a code. #FF0000. How do I remember this? Practice. you will practice more and you will remember. There are hundreds of applications are available to find out the color code. I'll show you later on. Don't worry about that. Now I have given H1 open bracket color. This is the style and this is the color that applying. Style attribute, style value. Like this we have hundreds of attributes. Color, font size, line height, something like this, hundreds of attributes. We are going to use it in our conversion of HTML. So tag, all I did is tag name, open bracket, floor bracket, color, and close floor bracket. So this is how you write styles. And H1 welcome threshold, right? I'm just saving it and coming here and refresh it. See, color is applied red. Uh, One more thing, I know I'm doing from the scratch and it's very basic because there are people who don't know even anything about HTML join here. So please bear with me if you already know this stuff. But I sure that you will know really new things. If you even if you know already, you will get to know so many new things if you listen from the starting. Okay, here's the thing. We have a H1 and it done. So I have applied successfully the colors. Let's talk about the internal inline style sheet. I have explained about internal CSS, right? Which is you always write inside the style tag. You never write outside the style tag. You cannot simply write a head tag inside the head tag like H1. And this is no way you cannot write this. This is completely wrong. You should never write this. You always write whatever the style sheet you want to write inside the style tag that is called internal style sheet. And inline CSS. This is how you need to write inline CSS. Style is acting as an attribute here. So inside attribute, I'm going to apply color, take FF00FF. I'm giving a different color here. I'll talk about soon what is tag attribute value. I'm just, since this is an introduction. Now let's see what happens. If I refresh, I got pink. How? Actually, I have already given red, but I have written inline style sheet. Because inline style sheet has always high priority compared with any other style sheet, which means even compared with even external style sheet. So this is internal style sheet, this is inline style sheet, and what is external style sheet? External style sheet is simple. You are going to write your code outside of HTML and give as a .css and link here. We will get into that after something while. We are going to create some website, right? I'll show you at the time external style sheet, because we'll use always external style sheets. We don't use inline or internal. So we try to avoid this internal style sheet and inline style sheet at 98%. So maybe 2% sometimes we can use it, but I still even don't recommend that. But that's okay. Sometimes we can use it. So yes. So first of all, people who don't have idea of HTML, I'm just giving you a heads up of what is attribute, what is value, what is tag. Remember, a tag contains a open and close always. So there are in entire HTML there are at least some 95 to 60%, 95 to 90%, 95 to 96%. Every tag has open and close, but unfortunately there are few self closed tags like image tag. So for image tag there is no open and close. Like this we have very few tags. We call these tags as a self closed tags. So these tags don't have open and close. You cannot write like this. Image open. Since this is a tag, I have to open. No, you cannot write this. You always write this. This is a self-closed tag. So there are very few tags like this. I don't remember right now, but there are very few tags. But anyway, so all the tags always have open and close. we call this whole thing as a HTML tag. Even HTML tag is also a HTML tag, which means this is also HTML tag. This is also tag. This is also tag. It has open and close. Remember, you have to be very careful when opening and closing. Whatever you write inside, I'll open here. So whatever you write inside this tag is called value. You can call it as a value. Whatever you write here, title is equal to, this is called country. So this is called attribute. Remember, every attribute must and should contain attribute and its value. So attribute is equal to value. This is called attribute. Like this, we can write n number of attributes. There are a lot of attributes like class. How do I know all these attributes? But again, practice. So, but remember, you cannot write duplicate attribute. You cannot write one more title is equal to country for this same tag. You cannot write one more class. You cannot write one more ID. If you write duplicate attributes, it won't work. So attributes always like only one time you can write and you can apply. So if you know this difference, you can there is no way of confusing in writing HTML code. So remember what is tag, what is value, what is attribute. So if anyone have questions on this, please start over here. I'll just give 1 minute or 2 minutes since we have a lot of people. If you have any questions. Okay, can someone reply? I think everyone listening, I guess, my audio. Can someone say at least?
Yeah, yeah, we are releasing.
Oh, excellent. Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, excellent. Okay, yeah, that's how that is a basic HTML page. Let's start in let's start with playing with CSS attributes. So since we are will for a while we'll play with internal. We'll write only internal style sheets. I know which I don't recommend in a real-time practice. Once we start creating the website, we don't use internal style sheets at all. But now let's play with internal style sheets. Let's play around with colors and everything. So I'm going to write one more tag saying that paragraph. Okay, so I just need some content. I'll just pull it from somewhere else. TRISHOOL.com. Okay. Okay, this website is under construction. Don't think that, I currently don't have any content, so we'll update very soon. So don't worry about that. Just even if you open that, you see nothing over there. All I did is simple here. One second. Edit. Word wrap. Where is word wrap? I can find. This one. So what it will do is basically it will. I don't need to scroll horizontally. Okay, hold on. I'm just putting it down. Yeah, I know it's messy, but I just still want to see those screens because I don't know whether you're responding or not. So that's the reason. Anyway, so all I did is I taken first. Remember what I did here is first I've taken paragraph tag and immediately closed it. So this is a good habit. This is a good habit because you always forget after typing something, you forget to close the tag. This happens a lot for the starters. So always remember open tag, close tag, and then write whatever you want inside. So in the middle, paste. So sometimes people paste here. I see like sometimes people paste here like something like this, and they expect results to work. So actually here what you did is you have not closed the tag properly. So that's the reason it might not work. So that's the reason. Anyway, the open class and go here and check out our website. Come here, refresh. See, we have beautifully, the template is distributed using a website template license, whatever it is. But I am able to see only one thing. Did I save it? I'll just save it again. Copy it. All right. Multiple. Yep. Hold on. What's happening here? Interesting. Let me check. Here we have a lot of tools, of course. If something is going on wrong, we can easily find out. Here I'm able to, everything is loading perfectly. Yeah, beautiful. So the same mistake we usually do. That's what it is showing here. See, here when I see I have a open tag and close tag, I can see all the paragraph tags. Who left? Three left. But I'm not able to see the content of it because of this. Now go here and refresh it. Now we can see. So that is a common mistake everyone do. If you add here, what it will consider, this whole thing consider as a closed tag, and here we have not written anything, so it is showing as a empty, so it's not showing anything. So that's the common mistake anyway. Don't need to worry about that. Yeah. So before I get into CSS, I want to tell the difference between uh, we have two different tags again in HTML. What are different? Why they are different actually? Uh, Block level, inline level. What is block level? What is inline level? So block level means it will take its own space, which means it will take it own. It occupies entire line. Let me show you what does that mean. Right now, I have how many paragraphs here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now here I can see 4 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 lines. Here I have some space here, right? This is supposed to start from after the footer, but it is not starting after the footer. It is a footer. Sorry, it is taking the entire line. It is coming in the next line because it is a block level. So if you go here, just give me 1 second. This is annoying. This is perfect. If you, I'll tell about the tool later on. Don't worry about that. Here, if you mouse over, I see here. This is how the tag takes. It has a by default margin, and it occupies the entire line, no matter even if it has. Let's say I'll decrease this content. You will understand what I'm saying. To understand, this is very important because when you're working with it, you can convert any block level element to inline element, any inline level element to block level element. But you need to know the difference. So now as you can see here, I have very less the template distributed using a website template license, but I have a lot of space in the right side. But usually this template is distributed using website template. This supposed to come one each other, next to next, but it is not coming because only one reason. It is a block level element. If you write anything in paragraph, it's always take a new line. It won't continue with another line. Let me give you one example. I'm going to remove this. I'm giving nothing, no tag. home, Control C, I'll say Control V. Done. So here I'm giving as a new line. See, I've given no tag and giving as a new line. Test it here. But one second, close this. But now we can see here. Now we can see here it is coming in a single line. That is called inline level element. Actually, it is not an element. By basically, we have not given any element. Let's try with the element. So span. What do you expect to do? Span. 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 You have to be very patient. You have to type everything manually. That's a good practice. Right. What do you expect? Basically, you expect like they come one each other. They occupy line. No, they don't occupy line. They'll come next to next to next to next. So that is called inline level element. So if you give a block level element, like let's say I'll give a paragraph for this. I'll make it a paragraph. Paragraph. This is a block level element. Hold on, someone is pinging me. No one is there. Okay. Okay. This is a block level element and right click and refresh. Beautiful. So now see, this is the inline level element. They are coming one another, and this is a block level element. They are taking their own individual lines. It will never sit next to each other. So now here is the assignment for you. It will help you. Assignment 1. This is the research that you need to do. SSIG. This assignment will help you to identify what are the block level elements, what are the in level elements. So first of all, list out all HTML tags from the internet. I know you can simply Google it, block level elements, in level elements, you will get all the list, but I want you to list out all the HTML tags, at least some 15 to 20 or whatever, how many it's your patience. Apply everything like this, try out everything like this with a dummy content, and list out, create a table. Oh, these are the block level elements, these are the inlet level elements. If you do that, it's easy for you to remember in the future to use it, when to use it, what to use it. So this is assignment 1. List all block level elements and inline level elements. Since you are not familiar with writing using those tags like table and everything, so you can simply Google. Of course, I'm okay with that, but just understand, remember what are the inline level elements, what are the block level elements, and as this is assignment, and put it in a any MS Word document and upload it to our site elearninghome.com, which of course I'm going to show you how to upload everything, how to be, because first you have to enroll yourself, register yourself, and after that I'll enroll you to it. We will do it after this session. So just give me, its battery is getting down, just give me one moment. Okay, brilliant. Yeah, so list out all of them and we will play with it. I'll show you what are they and everything. So first of all, let's play with the CSS attributes. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use span open bracket. I'll say color FF EEFF. This is a gray color, you might not see. So we already see pink, we already see red. Why don't we see something else? 00 FF. my first HTML. Let's see. This is a blue color. As you can see, how many spans we have? We have two spans and two paragraphs and one H1. So if I write like this tag, it will apply every tag, every span tag in the entire document. If I write this in an external link and apply it, it will apply for every span tag in the entire website. So this, we call this as a global. We can call this as a tag CSS basically. So I'll explain you more about CSS. The way we have a lot of different types of CSS, which means you can apply in a different way. We can apply using we call it as a, I forgot what's the name. Yeah, it's a selectors. We call it as a selectors. We call it as a this is a tag selector, like that. We have a class selector, ID selector. We're going to list all the types of selectors, and we're going to play with the priority of each selector. We need to understand which one takes highest priority. So it's easy for us to override when we use any other frameworks. So I'll explain you in the upcoming sessions. So, so I want everyone to create a few HTML pages just by playing with the different CSS style sheets. Let's say I've used only color so far. So as you can see here, font is not so good because I have not applied any font here. It is taking by default some Tahoma, or I'm not sure, something else. So now what I'm going to do is font family. So of course Notepad++ is helping us a little bit. If you say font, it is showing font family. It is showing all the CSS attributes. It's pretty good. So click on that and write Arial. How do I know Arial? You should know that you will get to know the font names. You can check your MS Word document. You will see fonts, right? You can apply the same font here. Just type it the same name. So it will apply here. And go here, refresh. As you can see, it has been applied. It has been applied for only H1 tag, because I have given this font family for H1 tag. So what I have to do, I have to apply for span, I have to apply for paragraph. It's going to be a lot of duplication. Why? We will avoid that duplication by simply writing body. When I say body, which means whatever the tag, everything we are going to write inside the body only, which means all the tags in the body will have font family Arial, which means entire website will be having the same font family. You might be thinking, how can I have a different font family for a H1 tag? That's where the CSS styles coming into picture. So let's say right now I can write a different font family. I'll say Tahoma, whatever. So now what happens? The right now the Arial applies to all tags, but for H1 only Tahoma applies because it will take the priority. See? H1 is different and remaining all are same. You might not see the difference here. You can try to give a different font names, and you will see the difference. So let's take a font size. I'll go for 20 pixels. See? Which means by default H1 tag font size is some 40-42 pixel, but we changed it to 20 pixels because we want make it as a header, but I want to display it in 20 pixel. Why we are giving it as a header? Why not we can give a span? Why we can simply give a paragraph? Because paragraph tag and H1 tag both are block level elements. Why you are using only H1 for the heading, paragraph for the text? The main reason is search engine optimization, SEO. The main reason is any browser can easily understand. If you say H1, okay, browser will understand that this is a heading. So we need to give highest priority. So we will load it first. No, I mean basically all the tags will load, not the browser. Let's say we have a Google, we have a Bing, we have a lot of other search engines, right? every search engine in the world has their own robots, which means robots is nothing but a program. Someone has written some piece of program to tell that come to our website, capture the website information and put it in their cache. What they do, take our website, capture information, put it in their cache. So when they taking that information, how they take is very important. Let's say Google crawler is coming to our website and take the information of span. It doesn't make any sense at very instinct, at very first time. Let's say, I'll give you one example. Google, not Gmail, good, google.com. What the heck I'm doing? Sorry. Google.com. Yeah, leave, please. So when I try something like this, immediately you are able to see the autocomplete, and also you are able to see the results here at the bottom, the title and the link and the description. This is because someone come to Google crawler, went to that website, take the title of the information, link and the main description, main content page description. So if you put as a welcome to TRISHOOL as a heading, this is the information first Google crawler will take and then place it. I'll tell you more about this search engine optimization in HTML5 because we call it as a semantic HTML. Because semantic is, the more your tag is semantic, the more the crawler will understand your website. Here there is no meaning for span, but there is a meaning for H1, and there is a meaning for paragraph, and there are another tags which is like div. There is no meaning for div. This is not semantic HTML. If there is a meaning for div, that is called semantic tag. If there is no meaning for that specific element, it is not semantic HTML. So that's the reason we call HTML4 as a partially semantic HTML, HTML5 as a purely semantic HTML, because HTML5 has a new introduced tags for the header, footer, content, sidebar. So we're going to talk pretty much after maybe 1 week or something like that. So you will understand more what is semantic and not semantic. So, but just giving you an idea right now. So that's the main reason we use a header tag for headings, paragraph for content, and span. That's okay, just a casual block. Span is just a block, just like a paragraph, other paragraph, but it doesn't have any meaning much. So you can use it whenever you want to use it without having, because it won't take its own line. It means you can simply write a different class and change it a color. So let's say how we can use span. Okay, India. Andhra Pradesh. So now I have India and Andhra Pradesh. Let's try out. Go here, here, refresh the page. So now you can see both are coming next to next, but I want to change the color of India. But both are span tags only. Here I can go here, right? Style is equal to, of course I'm changing color of Andhra Pradesh, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm just giving a black. If you give all zeros, it is black. Refresh. So I can see Andhra Pradesh is a different color, which means you can use however you want. Either you can write a style tag, or you can use, there are other options like class and ID. We will talk in the next session, tomorrow's session. Uh, so basically that span we use. It's basically depends on our requirement on ongoing. Like say if once I'm starting the development of the website, you will understand why we use these. Have any questions? Can you repeat the span once, please? Okay. Is there any extra item? Okay, that was the, yeah, we fixed that one. Okay. Can you repeat the span, please? Yeah, span is nothing. It's just an inline. It's just a block of element. It's similar to other thing. Basically, it's a inline element. You can use it wherever, even inside the paragraph, something like this. You can use it inside the paragraph. Okay. I mean, you can use any tag inside any tag. There is no restriction, but better not to use it unnecessarily. We can use it wherever we need. Like right now, I used it here on Andhra Pradesh inside paragraph to change only Andhra Pradesh color in the entire paragraph. Let's try. Sorry. Let's try this. Yeah. As you can see, right now that's black color, right? I'll go FF0000. So now you can see in the entire paragraph only Andhra Pradesh is red color. So that's we can use. It is mandatory to write all spam talks at all once place. No, I'm just giving an example, Sarita. So we can, okay, Mohan, don't worry. There is no need of using span tag, everyone, but there is a need of using at least any one of the tag. You cannot write without tags. Uh, you can write, but it is not recommended. As per the W3 validations, you always write inside the tag, any tag. If you want to write paragraph tag. If you want to write span, write span. So you will understand when to use what tag slowly once you see, writing, taking a real-time examples, you will understand, okay, here I need to take H1 tag, okay, here I need to take space span tag, here I need to take a paragraph tag. So you will understand that once we get into that. And it is not mandatory to write span tags at all. I mean, you can even ignore the span tag and write a paragraph tag only. But if you write a paragraph tag, paragraph is a block level element. It will take the whole line. It will occupy the entire line. It won't come down, or it won't come side next to it, very next to it. So like Andhra Pradesh, if I want to do that, but if I want to put it inside the tag, you can take a span tag. The main reason we are using span tag here is just to change the color of Andhra Pradesh. That's it. What is the duration of this session? It's 1 hour. Okay, I think we are done, right? It crossed 1 hour already. Yeah, I think this is a very basic HTML. I think everyone will know about it, but there are few important things that you need to remember always. Difference between block level, inline level element, and difference between inline, internal, external CSS, and difference between attribute, value, tag. If you know all these things, this is a basic idea of HTML. You have a basic idea of HTML. Now we can go for further. Start creating our own examples. From tomorrow, we'll take different examples and play with the CSS, and I'll show you the priority, which takes highest priority and everything. Okay. Okay, thanks guys. If you have any questions, please post it here. Now, whoever have time now, let's play with our tool, our interactive tool like elearninghome.com. So I want everyone now to register with elearninghome.com. Meanwhile, if you have any questions with respect to my session or any suggestions, please start over here, or you can simply say it in the group itself. You don't need to worry about criticizing it individually or something. You can simply post it in a group, so I can make it much better for everyone. Okay. One second. Session is done. Yeah. Let me stop recording, and then I think it's everyone might be busy, so whoever has time, just please bear with me 15 more minutes or something.